Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I will show you how to crochet this Lily of the Valley shoulder bag. This bag is quite easy to work and we only need yarns and hook. If you're new here, I'm sharing easy crochet tutorials every second week. Please subscribe and turn notification. Don't forget to tag me on Ins when we finish so I can know how your bag looks like. I've already published the tutorial for this Lily of the Valley flower bouquet before. You're more than welcome to have a check. Now let's begin. These are materials we'll be using. Now we do our back body. We work with 2 strands of yarn and 4mm hook. Firstly, we do a slip knot and do not count this knot as a stitch. Now we chain 41. 1, 2, 3. You can now pause here until you have 41. Now we have 41 stitches. We'll then find the second stitch from the hook and work 1 single crochet. If you are a beginner, you can put a marker in the first stitch. Then we continue to do 1 single crochet in each space and we do 38 single crochet. After finishing 38, we will have 1 stitch left. Now you can pause here until finish. Here we have 38 and we got 1 stitch left. In this last stitch, we will do 3 single crochet in this 1 stitch. Here we have 3. Now we continue to do 1 single crochet in each space and we still do 38. Here we come to the other end and we got 1 stitch left. In this 1 stitch, we do 2 single crochet. So that's a single crochet increase in this last stitch. Here we do a slip stitch through the first space to close this round. After finishing round 1, we will have 82 stitches. Be sure you get the right number here. Then we chain 1 to start the next round. Do not count this chain as a stitch. From round 2 to round 36, we do 1 single crochet in each space. So in each round, we do 82 single crochet. This is how the back bottom looks when finishing round 2. Every time we come to the end, we do a slip stitch through the first space to close that round. Every time, start a new round, we chain 1 and do not count that chain as a stitch. Otherwise, we just do 1 single crochet in each space. Be sure to book a marker in the first stitch if you are a beginner. So we just continue to do 1 single crochet in each space, and we do 82 single crochet in each round. Here we come to the last stitch of round 36. We continue to do 1 single crochet and then a slip stitch to close this round. If you want the bag to be longer, you can do more rounds. Here we chain 1 to start round 37. In this round, we do reverse single crochet. So we crochet from the left to right. Here we insert our hook through the first stitch and yarn over and pull through. Then we yarn over and pull through too. So this is a reverse single crochet. Now we continue to do 1 reverse single crochet in each space. And we do 82 reverse single crochet in this round. In this way, we will get a different pattern for the last round of our back body. You can now pause here until you come to the end of this round. Here we finished our last stitch. We will just cut off the yarn and pull the yarn out. Then we move the yarn several times to fix the end and head the tail. So this is our back body. In this part, we will do back straps, and we need 2 of them. And in this part, we will crochet with 4 strands of yarns together. So here, let me show you how to get 4 strands of yarns from one ball. So here's our first one. Then from the inside, we have our second one. Then from any one of these 2, we fold it to 3. So in this way, we can crochet with 4 strands of yarns together from one ball. Don't worry about the length. In the middle, we can increase to any length without cutting off any yarn. Now let's start to crochet as usual. So we still start with a slip knot. Here, do not pull the slip knot too tight. We need to leave some space. Now we work 2 chains. Here we can put a marker in the half side stitch of the second chain, because we will soon work from through this stitch. Be careful here, we should keep the stitch quite loose. Then we will work through the first chain, the half side stitch of the first chain, to do a single crochet. And we need to pull the yarn quite loose to finish this single crochet. Otherwise, it will be too tight while moving on. Then we do another single crochet through the marked stitch. Remember, do not do any stitch tight. Here we can remove the marker and don't need it anymore. From here until the end, every time we'll work through these 2 horizontal stitches. In other words, we will do a single crochet through these 2 horizontal stitches every time. So this is the pattern of the back straps. Here we just repeat until we are happy with the length. Here our yarn is not long enough. What we do is we just pick any one of the rest two and we pull it through the loop. We pull it as long as we need, so here we got 4 strands again. In this way, we don't need to cut off and reconnect any yarn. Now we just continue to repeat until we are happy with the length of the back straps. Once we come to the end, we just chain 1. Then we cut off 3 and leave 1 piece of yarn for future sewing. So this is our back strap and we need 2. Now we do our flower. We start with a double knot. You can also do a normal magic ring. Then we chain 1 to start. Do not count this chain as a stitch. In the first round, we do 6 single crochet in the circle. Now you can pause here until you finish 6. Here we have 6, we will then close the circle. So we pull through the tail and we will find one of the yarn is moving. Now we pull through the removable yarn to close the circle as tight as we can. Then we pull the tail to double close it. Here we do a slip stitch through the first space to close the round. Every time we come to the end, we do a slip stitch. Then we chain 1 to start next round. Do not count this chain as a stitch. At round 2, we do 6 increase, which means we do 2 single crochet in every 1 stitch. While moving on, remember to head the tail. So here we do our first single crochet. Now our second is still in the current stitch. In this way, we got an increase. We will repeat to do 6 increase in this round. And by end of this round, we will have 12 stitches. Here we come to the end. Every time we come to an end, we do a slip stitch through the first space to close this round. Then every time we chain 1 to start next round, and do not count this chain as a stitch. Before moving on, we can cut off the tail. At round 3, we first do 1 single crochet in the first space. Then in the second stitch, we do an increase. So this is the pattern of round 3. We repeat this 6 times. Now 1 single crochet, then 1 increase next. By end of this round, we will have 18 stitches. So we finished round 3 and chain 1 to start round 4. From round 4 to round 6, we do 1 single crochet in each space. Here we come to the end of round 6. We still do a slip stitch to close this round and chain 1 to start round 7. At round 7, we first do 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Then we do a decrease through the second and third stitch. We work through half side stitch of each single crochet. In this way, the decrease will be invisible. So this is our first group. Now again, 1 single crochet, and then 1 decrease through the next 2 stitches. So this is the pattern. We repeat 6 times. Now we come to the end of round 7. We still do a slip stitch through the first space to close this round, and chain 1 to start round 8, which is our last round. At round 8, we do the flower petals. So in the first stitch, we do 1 single crochet, Now still in the current stitch, we do another half double crochet. Then 1 double crochet still in the current stitch. So this is half of a flower petal. Now we do the second half. So in the next stitch, we do 1 double crochet. Then 1 half double crochet still in the current space. And finally 1 single crochet still in the current space, which is our second space. So this is 1 flower petal. And we repeat to do 6 flower petals. Now we do it again. 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Then 1 half double crochet still in the current space. After that, 1 double crochet still in the current space. So this is half of the flower petal. Here we move to the next stitch and do 1 double crochet. Then 1 half double crochet. And finally 1 single crochet still in the current stitch. So this is our second flower petal. We will repeat to do 6 flower petals. Here we have 6 flower petals. We will then do a slip stitch through the first single crochet of the first flower petal to close this round. Now we can cut off the yarn. Finally, we head the yarn several times, then cut off. In my bag, I attached 3 flowers. You can do as many flowers as you like. In this part, we will do the flower stem and leaves. For the stem, we crochet with 2 strands of yarn and 4mm hook. For the leaf, we work with 1 strand of yarn and 2.5mm hook. Now let's do the flower stem. So we start with a slip knot. Then we chain 40. In this part, we don't need any flower stem or any craftware because we just attach the flower stem to our bag with a glue or we just sew it. Now we do our leaf. We work with 1 strand of yarn and 2.5mm hook. We still start with a slip knot. Then we chain 25. Then we find the second stitch from the hook and work 1 single crochet. Now another single crochet next. Then 1 half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. So we do 2 half double crochet. Then we do 3 double crochet, which means we do 1 double crochet in each one of the next 3 stitches. After that, we do 8 triple crochet. So we do 1 triple crochet in each space. In this way, we will gradually increase the height of each stitch. Then we do 3 half double crochet. Now 1 single crochet next, and we got 1 stitch left. In this last stitch, we firstly do 1 single crochet, then we chain 2, then we do a slip stitch through the 2 legs. So this is a 2-chain picot stitch. In this way, we finished the tip of our leaf. Here we continue to do another single crochet, still in the current stitch. In this side, we just repeat the same pattern as the other one. So we do 1 single crochet in the first stitch. You can now pause here until you finish this side. Finally, we do a slip stitch through the first space to close this round and chain 1 to secure the end. Now we can cut off the yarn. So this is our leaf, and we need 2 of them. Finally, we assemble everything. Done!